folks, this is a very, very preempted version of Lose Control. Due to the candidates' debate, we had our show preempted, but we're now...
We're live. We're live?
We're live right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. We're live.
We're live with a little bit of tally-ho in our tummies. You know, it's nice to have lunch before we do this, eh?
A tally-ho, yeah.
Tally-ho to you, too.
What's that?
Preempted.
What's that mean?
That means that they interrupt our show in order to run another show, and then we come on. Already in progress. You remember how they did that in Second City always? Yeah. You know, now we're joining the Sammy Motley show. Already in progress.
There's a bunch of stuff you're going to miss, they're saying. But then no one's missing anything because we're just starting. So
right. It just means we have a
we
shorter...
were in progress, but not...
Yeah. So this is what we were hoping to do, and it doesn't look like we're going to have enough time to talk to the guys from Loaded Dice.
Why?
Just because we've got a whole bunch of music. It's 20 after 4 almost, but we're going to see if we can hype the show and then maybe have them on next week.
Okay.
You know, where we'll have the full, where we'll have a full show. We're also going to spin some music from Buckshot BB and the Secret Boyfriends who are playing Saturday night. Loaded Dice are playing this weekend at the Absinthe. Lots of cool stuff, happening this weekend. And you know the drill, right? You pick up your Spectator, pick up your View, you check out your favorite blogs, and you learn about all the cool shows that are happening in the city. How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
I heard you had a great, successful weekend, Yuck Yucks here in Hamilton.
Oh, yeah. It was fun. We did 2 shows, and they were great. They're great crowds. It was awesome.
Did you feel when you do these like headliner shows, it's like the home ice advantage?
No, I don't really feel too much of a home advantage.
You're not loved in your city?
No. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm not loved. I just feel like I think I really do feel like I think that's what's kind of special about Hamilton, where it's like no one's that impressed with. No, it's not like everybody's like, oh, Hamilton sucks, but no one else is like, oh yeah, you're a Hamilton boy. Like it's like, yeah, we live here too, man. Just make us laugh.
Right.
That's
we're here for therapy.
Yeah.
4:19 and change, folks. If you're joining us, we're just coming on the air. This is Lose Control, a short version of the Lose Control. Normally we're here 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Our friend Rob Sweeney sends us these MP3 of the week. And we're going to spin it shortly. We normally spin it around 4 o'clock, but we'll spin it in about 10 minutes or so. Your weekend, you're heading off to Kitchener-Waterloo?
No, where I'm going Thursday. Mm-hmm. I'm leaving for Halifax, and then I'm going to be gone for another weekend, and I'll be in St. John's, Newfoundland, telling jokes down there too.
You're leaving this tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Sorry, for whatever reason, I still thought that you were.
It's been like, it's weird, like from Monday to now, like it's just blinking my eyes. I'm just I'm just gonna have to pack tonight. I'm not going to sleep and just pack and just go in the morning.
And are you telling jokes tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing, I'm going to be with Patrick Coppolino at Yuck Yucks, Hamilton. $3.50 get in, $3.50. You can't beat that. And, yeah, it'll be jokes, you know, but, besides that, yeah, Halifax is a lot of fun.
And you've been there a few times now, right?
Oh yeah, I love it down there. Halifax is fun. St. John's, it's all good, man. Moving around is always good.
Yeah, it's good that you get these opportunities of telling jokes, right?
Yeah, it's funny because like I'll like if you put something like on Facebook and say, oh, I'll be at Hamilton Yucks tonight, like. Right? I'm like you. I know so many people in this city. No one will show up. Like, no one, literally. I can tell everybody to come tonight. Not one person is listening to this right now will be there tonight.
But then, like, these open stages are very different, right? Than what?
It's just different. It's because I'm around. It's like, I've.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But like, but when I go to Halifax, I'll have like 10 to 15 people, which is not that many, but will actually come that live in Halifax because I'm there like once or twice a year.
Right. 4:22. This is what we're going to do. We're going to spin some music. We're going to start off this short version of the show with some music from the Cynics, covering other people's music. This one featuring the Cynics covering a classic from Rocky Erickson on 93.3 CFMU. 93.3 93.3 CFMU music there from the Cynics from 16 Flights Up, CD, featuring some extra bonus tracks. Of course, the original recording release was 12 Flights Up when it was on vinyl. You heard the Ugly Ducklings classic, Nothing. And before that, from the 13th Floor Elevators, from the Cynics covering the 13th Floor Elevators from the Living is the Best Revenge record. You heard She Lives in a Time of Her Own. 4:30 exactly. Manolis, how are you, buddy? It's only you and I.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not double dating with Ben and Gavin.
Ben and Gavin.
We're riding shotgun solo.
I know Gavin said that to write. Yeah, I think he has to.
It's like a writing exercise?
I think he's doing a spelling bee.
Ooh, it's kind of funny that they have spelling bees on sports stations.
What do you mean?
They advertise or they televise spelling bees. Like I've seen spelling bee competitions.
I don't understand people that go in those contests, like spelling bee contests. Like they like.
Would you ever go on a game show?
Yeah, I mean, I could win something. Sure,
right.
I'd go on a game show.
Yeah,
I can't watch game shows though.
Why? Does it make you mad?
It upsets me.
Why? Because you're not there?
No, I actually don't. I was talking about this 2 days ago. Actually, it's funny. I get upset. I feel bad for when people lose money.
Oh, I see.
Like
right, but it's not theirs to begin with. They just had a chance to get.
Yeah, but it was theirs at one point. Like it's like, do you want to continue? It's like you're at like $50,000 maybe. And you're like,
how about the yodeler that goes up the mountain on The Price is Right, where if you kind of guess too much, he just takes that pitfall.
I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to see that. I want everybody to make it to the top, man. I at the end of The Price is Right when there's two left, there's like one only walk away with the big prize.
Yeah.
I want for once someone to say, hey, listen, it's
a tie.
Let's just split this, man.
Oh no, that doesn't make good TV. It's too,
Yeah, but I would talk to him like, hey, want to split it? No matter who wins. Oh,
that's because you got a good heart.
Yeah, and I don't like losing, I guess.
Yeah, so if you're
losing, I just don't want people to lose.
Do you like Plinko, where you drop that little thing and it falls into
I can see that how it can be addictive. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It's all good. I love it all, man. Bring it all.
4:31, folks. Normally we're here 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., but today our show got preempted because the candidates debate was on here at McMaster University and CFMU. Being a responsible radio station, decided to share the candidates. As you know, voting is happening soon. Are you going to vote?
Where? Here?
In your riding.
What do you mean? Oh, like we're talking about real, like not school elections, like
no, this is like real election, not school election.
What was that on the radio before us? Was that school elections or real elections? I don't want to say the school elections aren't real. I mean, you know what I mean?
I like the way you covered it. Hey, I don't have.
Yeah, I got no problem with you students.
Yeah. The provincial elections.
No. Who's running?
Well, you've got Hudak, Wynn, and Horvat.
Okay, don't know any of them.
No, okay.
I've heard their names though.
Yeah. So you're not going to vote.
Is
there anything that really concerns you that you think?
There
like
is something.
What?
I don't think. I think that people should not have to wait 3 hours to go in the hospital.
Well, then what you should do is check out these their platforms and seeing if there's anything applicable that would improve health system that would improve that sort of stuff.
I can't.
You don't have the time for that.
No, it's not that I have the time. I don't have the time to do something that's not going to make a difference.
Right.
I'm not.
So you don't find that if you vote.
No, I don't. My vote could make a difference for who's going to get in. I just don't.
Or who's not going to get in.
Yeah, but out of the three candidates, I mean, the one thing they all have in common is that all three. Is it three?
Yeah. There are three main ones, but there's a bunch of independent and green.
But the three main ones that are probably going to, one of these three are going to win.
Right.
What they all have in common is they all say they're going to do something and just not do it.
Right.
So I have to give them my time to make sure they don't do anything.
Be a pretty good job, though, never getting any work done. Are you going to do anything today? Nope. Not today. Okay. All right.
I know.
Glad you're doing your job.
If you hired someone, worked anywhere, like if you hired someone who worked at DeFasco and they're like, just showed up and just sat there.
Yeah.
You'd be like hey, Frank, man, we're going to have to let you go, man. You don't
Couldn't
do
tell
anything.
any jokes tonight? Nope.
Nope. And I go on stage and sit there.
Yeah, I'm going to answer my text.
No, I'm being a politician.
4:34. Still to come, some music from Buckshot BB and the Secret Boyfriends. They're playing Saturday night with Love Dumpster as well as the Dirty Jeans. And you know that it's always a spectacle when she takes the stage. As well, our good friends at Downtown Sound are celebrating their first year anniversary. We just played some music to begin the show from the Blue Demons and the High Tides. I know that Mario, who is in the High Tides, is also connected with the guys in the Blue Demons. So they're going to be playing.
Say the Low Tides.
No, the High Tides and the Low Tides.
They're hanging out, man.
Yeah. So it'd be the mid tides. And you know, we're thankful that they're just around the corner from us, but they've done a fantastic job in 1 year. They've really kind of harvested a bunch of local artists, and they've been either rehearsing there or recording music, and there's been a few releases that have come out there as well. So he's basically kind of combed through a bunch of the musicians that have been part of Downtown Sound. And luckily for us, we're hosting the show. So the Mystics, the Mogs, Molly Babin, the High Tides, and the Blue Demons are all going to be performing at the St. Hollywood Friday night. Loaded Dice, who we're going to get in contact with next week, just to give them proper time to talk, because our show was preempted. I'm going to talk to them next week, but they're in town playing at the Absinthe on Saturday night, and hopefully we'll hook up with Ben as well. He's too busy taking care of business.
He's like BTO, man.
BTO, that's what he is. He's our BTO. He's our Randy Bachman. We're going to spin the MP3 of the week. Let me just load this up, because normally what we do is I have all this information, but today I brought my laptop so I can read what Rob Sweeney writes to us, which we read to you. He says, "Hi, Lou. Here is the Battered Ornaments featuring Chris Spedding. Twisted Track comes from their 1969 release entitled Mantelpiece. Cheers, Rob." I have no idea where he gets his music from. I mean, you know, I'm so glad he does, but it's just amazing that
Is he more of a music nerd than you?
Oh, my God, to the power of 100.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a kindergarten kid compared to Rob.
Huh.
Seriously.
And he's in your band.
Yeah, and he's in his own band, too. But, like, I mean, you know,
he's got two bands?
He's got 3 bands.
3 bands?
Yeah.
Who's got time for 3 bands?
Well, I guess 2 bands right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's got a great band called Crummy Stuff that are going to be playing in support of Amon's Crumbs.
It's called Crummy Stuff?
Crummy Stuff.
That's a great name.
Yeah, well, he's a great guy. So anyways, as I was saying, Rob Sweeney, who gives us the MP3 of the week, always does a fantastic job, always surprising us with all these goodies.
I feel like if I ever meet him, like I'm sure I have, like every time I see him now, I feel like he's just going to give me an MP3. He's going to slide it in.
Look at the guy.
He's going to slide
in his handshake.
Yeah, in a handshake.
Yeah. Here's an MP3. Here's an MP3. Who else wants an MP3? That's actually kind of a funny thing. Folks, here is the MP3 of the week, courtesy of our friend Rob Sweeney, featuring Chris Spedding back in 1969. .93.3 CFMU. Folks, that is your MP3 of the week. You heard some music there from a band called the Battered Ornaments, featuring Chris Spedding back in 1969. That's crazy. And the record, it comes from Mantelpiece, a song called Twisted Track. Looking forward to the next one. And we'll see you in a few hours, Mr. Rob Sweeney. 4:42 exactly. Folks, next week we're going to hook up. We're going to try to hook up with Cadillac Bill, who's got a show on Cable 14 right now.
What is it?
It's called the Cadillac Bill Show. And
what happens on it?
Well, we're going to ask him.
Oh, okay. You don't know?
Oh, no, I've seen it, but you see,
you want to keep the people in suspense?
Well, a little bit in suspense, but it's kind of a variety show. He talks to local musicians, and he does a Cadillac Bill thing. You know, it's kind of goofy and funny, as well as we're going to hook up with Matt from the band Loaded Dice. We were supposed to have him on this week, but because the show's preempted, we just didn't have time.
Okay.
We're trying to do 2 hours. We're doing a quickie here. This is what we call a quickie.
That's what I say to my last.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But like, this show should be 5 hours, and at least like 24 hours long.
This show. You know what? If we had like, we would have to have some sponsors though. So something, you know, sketchy guys that are going to keep us up.
Yeah.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
This hour is sponsored by this guy that lives on. Imagine.
Yeah.
You stop in there every Friday.
Who would sponsor us? Maybe
I think we're sponsorable.
You know who could sponsor us?
Look at us. We're a commodity.
What's that new beer with the skull on it?
Piston Head.
Yeah. Can they sponsor us?
Yeah, we have to get to know the sales rep a little better.
Okay.
4:43, folks. One of the most colorful entertainers in our city is playing Saturday night at the Saint. Returning again. It's always a pleasure having her. Buckshot BB and the Secret Boyfriends. Buckshot won the Female Vocalist of the Year in last year's Hamilton Music Awards. And you know that it's always variety connected when Buckshot does her shows. Like, she puts a lot of theatrical things to it because that's a lot of her inspiration. Merchants of Youth is her latest record, and you can still pick it up at your local record stores as well as the show Saturday night. So we'll spin a track from that, reminding you to check out the show Saturday night at the St. Hollywood. Here's latest from Buckshot BB and the Secret Boyfriends on 93.3 CFMU. 93.3 CFMU. Music there from the sensational Alex Harvey Band from the album entitled Next. You heard the song called Next. One of the greats. And before that, Buckshot BB and the Secret Boyfriends from Merchants of Youth. You heard I Want Your Money. You can see her Saturday night at the Saint. 4:52. We're out of here. And
oh, wait.
We're
not allowed to stay longer?
No. That's what I mean. Like, this is
no idea.
Yeah, this is a quickie.
Well, can we do this thing for Scott?
You got some business to take care of, my friend.
Can you read this? So it's Scott McDonald's bar.
It says, oh yeah, okay.
Che.
Well, actually, you've got something else saying here. Hey, buddy, you left your socks under my bed. Anytime you want to come over and pick them up.
Yeah, that's it. It's he's got a new menu.
Scott McDonald
from Che. He's got a new menu and it's gourmet hot dogs.
And hours
kitchen
Wednesday
hours are
and Thursday 4 to 10, Fridays and Saturdays 12 to 10, and Sundays 4 to 10, Saturdays 12 to 10. Sorry, let me try this again.
All right,
Wednesday and Thursday 4 to 10, Friday and Saturday noon to 10, and Sundays from 4 to 10. The bar's open at 7 on Tuesdays, and we are closed on Mondays.
Right,
as it says here.
So basically, just go to Che if you want
to check out the new menu.
Gourmet hot dogs. I think they apparently have like a bunch of different hot dogs.
How long are you out east for?
I guess 2 weekends basically. This weekend and then next weekend.
Wow, man! So we don't get you next weekend either.
Yeah, well, you'll miss me next Wednesday.
Is there any way that we can maybe hook up with you via telephone?
Yeah. Call me. Or I'll call you. Yeah, right. We can do a phoner.
Okay,
if you want.
Well, I totally want to. You know,
yeah.
I mean, you're an integral part of the show. We need to make sure you're okay. It's like you said, this is like your holiday away from your kids, right? Because normally you take care of us.
Are you gonna take care of me this time?
Well, no, we're not taking care of you because we're not going to be with you. But it's the people out east that are going to be taking care of you.
Yeah, I'm planning on being drunk for 10 days. Or to 11, maybe.
So this is going to be a sort of a different exercise because in most cases you enjoy having a couple of drinks when you are
at a show and stuff. Like
at home because you're driving everybody. So now you get the opportunity to socialize and enjoy a couple of drinks early on during the evening.
Yeah, now I can just get drunk. I've been not drinking 5 days a week now.
You have not? Or
I'm trying to keep it to 2 days a week where I get drunk. You know what I mean?
To the point that you walk into walls?
Well, the point where you're like, it's easier to sleep, definitely.
Do you have a remedy for when you wake up and you're not feeling well, like you feel like, can I give you a remedy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, this is what works for a lot of people, and I highly recommend it. You get a piece of string, like even nylon string about 3 feet long.
Okay.
One end of the string, you basically tie it around your index finger, okay? Tightly. Then on the other end of the string, what you have to do is you kind of have to wrap it around a few times just to make sure it's snug and tight. But you wrap a chunk of like pork fat.
Okay.
Like a square of pork fat and just tied it around the other end.
Okay. So then what?
So basically what you do is you swallow the piece of pork fat that's connected to the string, swallow it down and until it goes all the way down your stomach. And then with the other piece that's attached to your finger, you just pull the string up and you go up and down, up and down, and up and down until you vomit.
That sounds dangerous.
It's not dangerous. It's really helpful.
Why don't you just put your fingers down your throat and push down? You made this up.
Well,
I'm in it. Why do I believe anything you say anymore?
You know what? I'm clever. That's our Morrissey moment. folks. Thank you. That's our Morrissey moment. You're away for 2 weekends.
Yeah, tonight, Yuck Yucks. If you got nothing to do, 350. That's it. Patrick Coppolino. And then I'm gone.
Yeah, and then we'll hook up with you via telephone next Wednesday, Manolis.
Yeah, let's do that.
For sure. Folks, we're out of time. Like I said, this is it's a quickie because of the candidates debate, but we'll be back at our regular time next week at 3:00 to say au revoir. We were going to play this last week. We didn't get a chance to, but we definitely will say goodbye to you as we spin some music from Roxy Music from their first album. Folks, see you at the shows.